What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. Thanks for tuning in. My name is Sabin, and today we're doing part 2 of the mountain climb. So if you haven't watched part 1, make sure you go back and watch that, because otherwise this will make no sense. We're just suddenly going to appear on top of a mountain and you'll go, how did we get there? But go back and watch that. Otherwise, let's get into this video, hey?
You made it! Woo!
Is that it?
Well, it's definitely a small top. I'm really hoping there's an easier way down. Well, there's a really easy way that way. You can just jump. Like old people climb up here, man. Elderly people. What did we go so wrong? Down here all the buildings are. That's the, what's it called?
Correction Centre.
Correction Centre. And then the road straight in front now is where we parked the car. And that's, no, that's not the track we walked along.
That should be though.
The track we walked along was the one in the bushes. But we came in from that way, and I'm sure there's a way you could probably come up this way. And I hope we can find a way down that way. But we went all around the mountain down this way. All but you can't see behind there, full on around to here.
Keep going, no, keep going around.
Keep going, oh that's right. We went the correction centre. We went around the mountain so you could see it again from the other side. And then we climbed up there. That's definitely not how you should do it. That was a very sketchy climb. Alrighty, we've done our stint at the top, now we're going to go and head down. We climbed up, down that way, but we think going down this track and onto sort of the secondary summit will hopefully be an easy way to get down. Because we're calling a rescue chopper before we're going back down that other way. Yeah, good reception too, yeah. So we're going to try and descend now more successfully than we ascended. Let's see how we go.
Have you ever felt?
Are you listening?
Pretty random. I'm gonna.
Damn. Yeah.
We're going that way.
Yeah.
That way or this way?
You just turned it that way.
Yeah.
Get out of the damn way.
I've got some pent up rage. Maybe. I don't know.
The slide, bro. The slide.
We're definitely just giving ourselves false hope here, but we're hoping to get to that peak. I can see the creek. That's the creek where we first stopped and filmed for a while. Maybe we're going in the right direction, just maybe.
Oh shit, rock slide.
I'm not destroying nature. It started it. That's a dead tree. Are you ready to go? What the fuck? Is that what you're supposed to do? I'm not that keen for that. Oh, I don't like this. Oh, oh shit! Do we go left or right? Oh, oh! That's between my legs. No more sliding, guys. So I think we just descended from the bottom. You can see there's this huge cliff overhang. I'm pretty sure that's that way. There's definitely no slow descent in that direction. No. Ah, dang it. Creek's that way, so. Everything seems steep that way. Yeah. Unless we can find a way sort of between the two peaks down. Otherwise, we try that way. Which way do you reckon? That way? Maybe back up through that hole in Alice in Wonderland land?
Can't get back through there. I reckon we just try and stick to the edge. That sounds even more dangerous.
I was gonna say, have you seen that edge went up on the other side? It's a freaking big edge.
Yeah, let's track that way and see if we can. Just don't slip, whatever you do. Oh.
So we decided to turn around. We went back through the hole in Alice in Wonderland and headed between the two peaks in the other direction, away from the overhang. And we ended up on this really soft floored vegetation and walked for ages before
Might
we
be a good edge, though.
approached our next edge, where we decided we'd make our descent.
Oh, we're gonna die. We're gonna fucking die. Whoa. Hold on. Hold on, Joe.
So you could tell you're nearing an edge when the vegetation turned from that thick green to these dying trunks. That was always a sign you were getting close to an edge. So we knew we were approaching one here. And just to apologise for the noise in the camera and the fact that my voice isn't clear. I had the GoPro in my mouth for most of this descent because I needed both my hands, so some of the audio is a bit jumbled here.
This next bit's gonna suck. This next bit is gonna really suck.
Like the last bit, Sabin?
No, but this is like, if you slide this time, you're gonna die.
Dude, I've been sliding the whole way down.
I know, but
Like right now.
you're not gonna die if you slide there. If you slide here,
I got fucking ants in my shoes, of course I'm gonna die.
if you slide here, we're definitely gonna die. Like, don't slide near that edge, whatever you do. This is gonna be a friggin' gnarly descent. Like the most mossed up, gross piece of cliff you can imagine. And that's what we're going down.
Hold on, I'm gonna tie my shoes, they're going done.
I think we have to go scale across to the right a bit.
Good.
And then go down. This is gonna suck. Balls!
Oh shit, my shoes are like wet as.
Alright. Make sure you're always contacting the rock, not the moss. Once you get over there, it's nowhere near as steep.
Yeah,
I reckon this bit and across there is going to be the hardest, and then it should be easier. Definitely looks a lot more rocky over there. The moss is definitely a lot less mossy across here.
Look at my shoes.
Yeah, mine are pretty slippery. This is actually, you can stick your feet in this pretty well.
Yeah.
Just keep your hands on the rock. Keep lots of traction on the rock. It's a really dumb idea. Stay true to yourself, shoe. I hope I can find that. I really hope I can find those shoes. Do not do this at home. Dodgy as heck. It is slightly difficult to see in the video, but the rock face was very wet and slippery, covered in moss, and holes were difficult to find and be sure of just because there was so much moss on the rock face. I was traversing across to a spot that I thought was drier, but it turned out not to be, and I ended up with my best option at the time. I thought was to climb up and out because it seemed a safer option, but I ended up getting into a pretty scary situation, as the GoPro doesn't show it due to its fisheye, but this is a very steep cliff with a fair drop, and as I climbed out, it got quite sketchy with some of the holes and a lot of the moss at the top, as you'll see. So yeah, just so you can't see in the camera, but it's very wet, slippery rock, which is why it was a bit scary at the time. As I approached the very top here, it was just so covered in moss, I ended up having to dig the moss out of the way to try and find anything to hold on to. The moss bed was just filled with water, and that was all just slowly running down the cliff. Everything was so slippery, and none of the vegetation was solid to hang on to, so it made the last bit really hard. But yeah, and just for a bit of a reference for how high the cliff is, you can't see the trees you can see below, they're easily over 20 metres, so we're a fair way up in the sky. But I was very glad when I made it to the top, that's for sure. Holy fuck.
Dylan! Where are you?
So while I've been fighting my battle on the cliff trying to get back to the top,
Sorry?
Dylan had climbed around and gone over to
Up
the
the
far
top!
side of the cliff and had found an alternate route down to the bottom that seemed a lot easier, and that's where I was heading now to go and meet up with Dylan and find our way down. So I found this rope just randomly tied around a tree. It's got us down this far, but it falls short of getting to the bottom. And Dylan's got like 30 foot of paracord, and he's going to tie it to the rope, and we're going to try and get down that way.
Yeah, we're going to double it up. Oh no, that's fuck all.
Oh wow.
That's in half, so we're going to have to trust it with our lives. Shut up. What a geek, right? Get what you pay for there.
We've got like 4 foot of rope.
At least it'll get us down to there, I think.
Yeah, we can jump from there. We can survive that jump. It's going to hurt my feet like a friggin' prick.
Yeah, well, we're going to leave the paracord here.
Let's get a bit more out of this rope.
Yeah, get as much as you can out of this.
There's another knot there, I'll try and tie that too.
At least I get to test it first.
This paracord's like shoelace.
Not a bad idea. I got 2. Oh, yours at the bottom.
I got 2 down.
Yes! Yes! And fuck the paracord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We survived!
We're not at the bottom yet.
Thank the freaking god!
Shoes.
Yeah, I don't have any shoes.
Oh no, I feel so bad for my... They're literally like, if anyone sees us right now, they're going to think we've escaped from the prison. So done with stairs.
So that's the end of this video, guys. Wasn't quite the way we expected to get down the mountain, but we did get down the end, which is the main thing. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, and don't forget, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button as well. Cheers, guys. Thanks.